Привіт усім! З вами Лірок. Це знову гра забуття. Ми зараз перебуваємо в місті Корал. І у нас є два завдання. Одне, з яким у мене були проблеми при вирішенні, як його закінчувати, гріхи батька. Ну і інший, в іншому місті, в місті Читінхау. Це корупція і свідомість. Так, ну, з цим завданням я все вирішив. Вирішив все-таки віддати клинок легальній владі. Так, можна навіть поремонтувати. Цікаво просто на нього подивитись. Класний клинок. Ну, але все одно віддам. Так буде чесно, напевно. Так. О, графиня є.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I am Countess Valga of Coral. I wish... So?
О, і будиночки скрізь треба покупляти. Точно. У всіх містах.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get it. That's just talk. Gracious, what a hit. I salute you, most impressed. Such adventures. How... You are? There is a positively gorgeous home for sale right on the main plaza. You'll be hard-pressed to find a nicer home for sale.
20 тисяч. От багато. Ну,
It's a pleasure to have you become a citizen of Coral. Here is your key. The house is on the main plaza. The last tenant of Arborwatch has cleaned the place of furniture. I'd recommend stopping by Northern Goods and Trade. Take your time. You seem the trusting type. Perhaps you can assist me. It seems someone has taken away an heirloom that is quite dear to me. I want you to help me. The painting was of my lost love, the Count Valga, and it has been stolen from my bedchamber. If you find the painting and bring the culprit to justice, you shall be justly rewarded. Very well. I suggest you begin to gather clues. And I warn you, do not accuse the wrong person, or I shall be quite cross with you. Here are some keys. They should allow you access to many of the restricted areas in Castle Coral. Certainly. When you find enough evidence, confront the person whom you believe to be the villain and see if they will confess. I do not wish them harmed, as I want the thief to face... Your best bet is to speak to residents of the castle. Once you have found out all you can, search for physical clues. Chanel and Orgnolf both reside in the private quarters section. They have been restricted to remain indoors, so they should be easy to find. You may also want to speak to Bitneld, the captain of the guard. He can be found on patrol. Finally, I would try speaking to Orak Grogoth, who is my steward. He resides in the private quarters section as well. If he isn't in the castle, he may be at the Northern Goods and Trade, buying food to stock our larder. I was elsewhere at the time of the robbery, and the chamber was locked. The only other people who have had access to the chamber and were unaccounted for are the court mage, Chanel, and the porter, Orgnolf. Don't forget to check with Bitneld, the captain of the guard.
Так.
I admit to sharing the common enthusiasm for the arena. It is barbaric, but the stakes of life or death... The painting is all I have left. I spend many a lonely night wishing that the words I speak to it will be heard, and not just fall upon the lifeless pigments and canvas. For you, of course. Good luck, investigator.
Hello, I'm Leith Wavrik, the Chief Herald and Countess Velga's attendant. Welcome. For you, of course. The Countess is in attendance. Proper etiquette. My duties rely on watching no more than the throne and but confidentially, I will say that Orgnolf has been acting a bit unusual. His abuse of drink has gotten worse lately. He has taken to asking for money from others to purchase spirits. A porter's wage does not befit his habit. I've heard the Fighters Guild has managed to recruit a few new members. Many years ago, when the Count was still alive, a daring thief stole the ancient honor blade of Coral from out of this castle. Why? This is incredible.
Так,
I
віддали
never
ми
thought to see this
клинок.
sword again. How did you... Never mind. One should not look a gift horse in the mouth. Please accept my thanks on behalf of the people of Coral for restoring this sword and the honor of our city. As a token of our gratitude, I bestow upon you a symbol of honor and heroism. The Escutcheon of Coral. You've done a great service to Coral, and you should be proud.
Так. О, щит. Так, обновилось завдання.
Fare thee well.
Так, які у нас там завдання? А, гріхи батька. Будинок купили.
What's this about?
Так, треба звідси вийти.
See you. Bye. How do you do?
You wear the... My housemate, Melintus Ancus, and I are well known in certain circles.
How fare
Shadow
thee,
hide
friend?
you.
What? You've made your choice.
Не сильно він задоволений. Теоретично тепер він повинен повернутись в імперське місто. Він не задоволений нашим вибором, але то його справи. Наш будиночок. Ну, нормальний, без привидів. Так, можна це для нього купити.
Honored one. It's my pleasure. Tell me more. And I saw Reyna Briand talking to her dogs the other. May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Можна і правда їй продати трошки. Так. 100. А ну, спробую 70. Нормально.
That's a good... You got a...
А він гірше. Трошки.
That... You've made... A good price for a good... You got a great deal there.
Хоча. Але. Ні, все-таки.
A good... And... Let's do business.
Стоп, а тепер її мені потрібні речі. О,
I le-
скільки ж там всього?
a bar... Come back. Be seeing you.
Все придбано. Для нашого будиночка. 20 тисяч.
Milk Encroacher is a nice place, but that talisman seems...
Чи десь. А, хоча. Найперше місце. Так, тут можна прочитати книжечки. Варто навіть їх прочитати було. Так, з будинком розібрались. Наступне завдання — гріхи батька. Закінчити потрібно.
You have something to... Take your time. I'm at a loss. Already I've heard that the honor blade rests again in Castle Coral, and the escutcheon of coral you have is all the proof I need. My father had told us that he had hidden something away for us, something to provide for our future. I'm sorry you had to be tasked to right this wrong that my father was responsible for. Once again, maybe in the past my family was notorious, but never let it be said that the current Germains don't pay their dues. I'd like you to have this keepsake. My father gave it to me when I was but a lad. I think... Thanks again, my friend.
А, 4
Honor
камінця
suits
душ.
you well. May your journeys always be safe.
Ну і все. Тут все-таки перекинуто купа костей. Кості, кості, скрізь кості. А де другий брат? Він тут сам бродить.
You grace my presence once again. It's a fine day. Honor suits you well. May your journeys always be safe.
Ну, цікаво, виправлять вони все. Теоретично повинні були відремонтувати.
You grace my presence once again. A pleasure to speak with. Certainly. Oh, Blackwood isn't so bad once you get used to the flies and being lost all the time, and the zombies and will-o'-the-wisps. Goodbye.
Не знаю. Теоретично вони мали б тут все відремонтувати і поставити на місце, але напевно воно так і залишиться. Але на завдання абсолютно це ніяк не впливає. Так, у нас є тепер наступне завдання. У замку Корал. Знайти ж все-таки картину. Можна скрізь ходити.
Yes? Yes?
Тепер. Так.
Good day. Tell me more. Say, that's really funny. Don't... Is that so? Oh, don't try to manipulate me. You can't... You're good. I heard that someone saw the ghost of Lord Vlindrel again along the road to Bruma. I think I'll have... Huh. I don't remember seeing Channel or... But then again, I stayed in my quarters most of the night. There was no point in going on my usual walk. As far as Channel and Orgnoth go, they seem fine to me. I only had a minor scrape with Orgnoth. I caught him drinking in the West Tower on the upper level. I told him if he didn't stop, I would tell the Countess. He hasn't bothered me.
Всі вказують на Аргнольфа.
Bye.
Так. Десь тут ще. Не туди.
Let's hear it.
Десь ще тут ще хтось є.
Let's hear it.
Hello. Are you sir? Take your time. Are you accusing... Very well. We're simple, gods-fearing folk here in County Coral. Easterners worship their wallets and their fat bellies. The night that the painting was stolen, I was in the courtyard of the castle taking star readings. After a while, I decided to go into the dining area just off the Great Hall. I poured myself some wine and studied the charts I had made until it was time to sleep. From there, I went directly to my chamber and slept the rest of the night. Yes, I have heard that the painting of the Count was taken. I was unaware she hired an outsider to conduct the investigation. The stolen painting was of Count Volga. Whoever painted it could not do the man. He was kind and noble, which is difficult to convey on canvas.
Поки нічого цікавого.
Until your return.
Так, а хто ще є? Так, на нас немає ж штрафу там часу. Так я не міг просто пропустити. Нічого цікавого.
You again?
Greetings and
So,
Арнольф.
you a living statue, or... Certainly. Coral's got plenty to eat and good thick walls, and that suits me fine. I don't know what's going on out there in the... The night of the theft, I was in the Great Hall, having an argument with a delivery boy from Braville. It seems his horse lost its footing in the heavy rain we had that night, and the shipment of port that it was carrying slipped to the ground. Oh, the fall broke most of the bottles. He didn't want to claim responsibility, but I gave him what for, and after that I spent the rest of the night in my quarters, reading. So, the Countess hired you to find the painting, eh? Well, you'll not find... Take your time. Aye, it was a fine portrait of a... Back to work for poor old Orgnoth.
Так, всіх
Yes.
подопитуємо.
Go ahead.
Поки всі щось робили. Ну, звісно, ніхто ж не признається.
Let's hear it.
Так, десь видно на горі він тут спить.
Go ahead, please. Go ahead. That's enough. Such adventures. Gracious, what a... Don't waste your flattery. That's just not funny. That's just stupid.
Перепутав.
There are a lot of fine-looking women in Coral, but they're all... I'm sorry, I wasn't in that evening. I was making... The only odd occurrence lately was with Channel. I have seen her spending a lot of time in the West Tower. When I asked her about it, she said it involved her spell research. I suppose at the time it sounded good enough for me.
Тут щось не сходиться. Вона то сказала, що вона була...
You too. Anytime now.
Так, а де там західна вежа? Це вже будинки якісь. Північний, східний. Щось з цього потрібно винести. Західна вежа на заході. Ну, я сподіваюсь. Північно-західна. Західна десь повинна бути там. Може тоді західна стіна замку? А ну ще раз. Західна стіна замку, я перепутав, на жаль, не міста, а замку. Так, поговорити з усіма поговорили. Хтось живе. О! Десь прямо тут. Архівежа. Так. вежа. Так, які місця згадувались? Західна вежа.
Yes?
Західна вежа. А, велика зала. В дворі. Тоді пообідала. Ті ж самі західні виходить, тобто треба ще на вулиці пошукати. Вірно ж, західна.
Tidings, citizen.
Хтось з кимось перечався. Фарбу знайшли. Поки ми знаємо, що Ченнел малювала. Очевидно. Ну, тобто вона просто чогось не хоче казати, але те, що вона вкрала, я сумніваюсь.
Something I can... Goodbye.
Ще раз потрібно відвідати західну вежу, я думаю. Південна, західна. Це мені все не потрібно. Може хтось перепутав західна, не західна? Таке теж можливо. А можна їхні кімнати пообшукувати. А ну розказуй. Ну поки на неї все вказує.
Hello again. Don't know why anyone would visit the other cities of Cyrodiil. Coral has it all, and a fairly low murder. Are you accusing? Very well. I confess to the crime, but please understand, I only did it out of the great love I had in my heart for Count Volga. It was I that painted that portrait. When the Count was lost, the Countess spent so much time with it that I became jealous. I had to have the painting back, so I decided to steal it, then hide it behind the painting in my quarters. I'm ashamed of my crime, but ready to face what fate has in store for me.
А, тобто таки вона
Certainly.
просто так призналась.
I was careless to leave my art supplies around the castle like I did. You have your criminal. I am ashamed that I took the painting. But we've already been through this, and I admit... For you? Of course. I am undone.
Лягла далі спати. Де ж це вона заховала?
Yes? Greetings. There's no problem. I was with the Countess all evening. Did you hear that Dharma came back, safe and sound? You too.
Так, сюди можна зайти? Ключик є. Серйозно? Тобто зайти можна, а там зачинено. Ну, виклик це цікаво. І це завжди останнє. Не страшно. А чого вона в себе там окремо якось спить? В мене є купа всього. Що, абсолютно нічого цікавого. Кавунчик. Так, ну що ж, ну тут буде цікаво. Забагато. О, отак краще. Ай, це візьму. Хай буде. А у неї щось є цікаве. Ну, якось.
Guards!
Горошки.
Keep your fingers to your...
Ключики знадобляться завжди. Мечик. Хай вже буде. У неї не хочеться ходити з краденим. О. Вставай.
Oh, you have returned from your investigation. Whom did you accuse? I'm shocked to hear of Chanel's crime, as she has always been such a nice member of our court. But I see that your evidence is without question. She shall be banished from Castle Coral and stripped of her duties. However, I am not without, but she is never to set foot in Coral again. As a reward, please accept this bounty of gold and gems. You've earned it. Certainly.
Все, злочин розкрито.
We're a mountain people, tough, independent. County Coral is rich in mines and timber. The Elder Council and the bureaucracy have managed the Empire's affairs for decades. Farewell.
Піде туди ляже. Все, штрафу немає.
Excuse me. You too.
А ну стоп, у неї більше немає ніяких завдань, все.
It is quite nice to see you again. Please, go on.
Так, все.
Farewell.
О! Так.
State your...
Все нормально. А і чомусь залишились всі червоні. Так.
What's this about?
Так, тут у нас є будинок. І виконане завдання для графині. Так. Звідки починати? Напевно, з міста Енвіл. Будинок там уже придбаний. В замку я абсолютно ніколи не був.
Greetings.
Якраз ранок. Квіток купа. Красиво тут.
I'm Darahill, steward of Castle Anvil. We do things differently in Anvil. We'll see.
Так.
What non... Remarkable. No more, you're I accept. I have no choice. You think that... All right. The Countess deserves all the credit. I do things my way indeed, but she gives me the authority. I've never read any of Quillweave's writings. I've heard they're fairly good, though. Farewell.
How can I help you?
Одне крісло.
I am Milona Umbranox, Countess of Anvil. I hope you enjoy your visit. I trust you will give us no cause to regret our hospitality. So? What a great story. Well done. Don't try to manipulate me. Don't waste your flattery on me. Not now, not later, not... I wish I could say that. remark. I see. You can best know Anvil by walking its streets and speaking with its people. Legion duty here in Cyrodiil is usually a dull affair. In the East, though, things are a bit more... He preaches. It's unbelievable. Bye.
You wear the shadows. I am the stranger. That is all you need to know. That, and I am no one to be trifled. Shadow hide you. State your... Bye. What?
Але, чесно кажучи, нема ніякого завдання. А, тут завдання пов'язане з гільдією злодіїв. Ось так.
Yes?
Ну тоді все, місто Енвел закрите. Скінград, здається. Також там нема з ким говорити. Ох, він там застряг.
A pleasure to Certainly. Farewell.
Please wait in the hall.
A pleasure to You too.
Let's hear it. What? You too.
I saw Agnes out drinking late again last night. It's no wonder they call her the Pickled. She sure can repair armor, though.
It's a shame such a good smith wastes her life in a bottle.
All right. I think we're in for some hard times. The death of Uriel Septim and his heir.
Так. Там хтось спить. А, зараз день, напевно, граф спить. Чого спиш?
Yes? I'm not sure the Dark Brotherhood is any more serious. He turned up. Perhaps you'd better speak with my steward. I'm afraid I have little time. I think you should leave.
Раз я вже тут, можна і все позабирати. О! Нормально. Корисні книжечки.
Keep your feet. What do you think?
Віддай золото.
Keep your... Why? Keep your finger... Guards!
Не віддає. І нащо мені це? І все, тут більше нічого.
What do you think?
От і все. О, зразу на вулицю можна.
What can I do?
Це ніхто нічого не знає, все нормально.
Take care. You have the hands of a healer.
Так, тут тоді все зроблено. Все, що можна. Наступне місце Брума. Місто. Там досить таки довге завдання. Тому я в наступній серії його буду виконувати, але
A pleasure to see you.
потрібно його зробити. Ну що ж, а на поки все. Дякую за увагу. До побачення.